611, area. Okay. Okay. Girls, I'm sure you know area of a square, area of a rectangle. Do I need to do those? Area of a triangle, let's start with that. What's the area of a triangle? Yes. Yes, its area is half times the base times the height, or it's just half BH. Now, so area of a triangle, that's a triangle, by the way. Now, all different types of triangles, girls. No, doesn't matter. Good. So, girls, I'm drawing 3 types of triangles, and no one likes the last one. Well, yes, and obtuse. So, do you want me to write the word triangle here, or are you okay? Area of a triangle. Area is half base times height. You will see 3 different types of triangles. Here is the base, there is the height. Guys, there's the base, there's the height. And this one, here is the base up to there. Where is the height on this other one? Is it inside or outside the triangle? It's outside. And the important thing, girls, you know the important thing? B and H must be at right angles to each other. So sometimes with this obtuse angle triangle, the height is actually outside the triangle. Oh, I don't know. So girls, height is just how high up does this thing go from the ground. That is what height is. Height is measured at right angles to the base or the ground. Got it? So area of a triangle, half base height. Next one, area of a parallelogram. I don't need to do examples of these, do I? I'm sure you're good at triangles. Parallelogram. Again. Girls, you know how you got to think? If with ladies, area of a parallelogram. Can I move? Of a parallelogram. I'm just going to draw a parallelogram over here. If I actually cut this bit off here and moved it over there, it would fit in and make a rectangle. So if I took this off and moved it over there, I'd end up with a rectangle. So basically it's the base or that whole length or this. It's either this length or that length times the height. It's the same as a rectangle. But again, ladies, whenever you've got base times height in a formula, it's always base times perpendicular height. So just think this bit of the parallelogram could move over there, you'd have a rectangle. So area is B times H, base times perpendicular height. So it's the base times the perpendicular height. If they give you this other length, you ignore it, you don't use it. B and H are always at right angles to each other. But I will do area of a trapezium, and I'll do an example for this. So area of a trapezium. Girls, there are different types of trapeziums or trapezia that you can draw. It can look like this. It can also look like that. Now, area of a trapezium. The minimum condition to have a trapezium. All right. Area of a trapezium. A, B, A, B. Do you know what the other... So, girls, there are 2 types of trapeziums. You've got one pair of parallel sides. That's a trapezium. And the height is always the perpendicular height at right angles to the base. So that's called an ordinary trapezium. This is called a right trapezium. So a trapezium has one pair of parallel sides only, and you'll have a perpendicular height there. Does anyone remember the formula for the area of a trapezium? B by 2 times H. All right, girls, what it is, girls, if A and B were the same length, it would be What they do, they even out the A and the B, so they do the average of A and B to make them the same length, and they times it by H. It's like you're doing a rectangle. But the formula is this: H over 2 times A plus B. Or some people like to add the A and B together, divide it by 2. It's like you're evening them out. Or you can go like this: H times A plus B over 2. You know, when I do A plus B over 2, it's like I'm averaging A and B. I'm making them the same length. I'm doing the average of those two sides. So if I average out A and B, guess what I'm doing? I'm really just doing the area of a rectangle. If I make A bit bigger and B a bit smaller, do you know what I mean? I end up with a rectangle. So I'm timesing that length by this, by the height. That's what the formula is all about. It's about evening out the A and the B side lengths. So finding the average of that and that makes them the same length, timesing it by the height. Yeah. So you're averaging A and B to make them the same length in a way, and then you're timesing by this, so you're really just doing the area of a rectangle in the end. By making A a bit longer, B a bit shorter. Do you get it? Yeah. But you know how they show you when you first learn, sample, 8, 10, and 5. Let's go. So the area of this is H times A plus B over 2. A and B are your parallel sides. So what's your height, your perpendicular height? 5 times, what's your A and B? 8 plus 10 over 2. Girls, what's 8 plus 10? What's 8 plus 10? 18 over 2, 9. 5 times 9, 45 centimetres squared. Okay, the area of a circle, what's the formula? Guys, what's the area of a circle? Area equals pi r squared. Okay, of a circle is pi r squared. I'm going to do a quarter of a circle, half a circle, and a quarter of a circle. Ladies, please. If the diameter of this circle is 10, so what you do, you write down the area of a full circle area is pi r squared. But next to this question, I do not have the radius. So if I ask you for the area of this semicircle, please be careful. This is not the radius that you have. If this did continue on, you've got the diameter is 10. So what's the radius? 5. So full circle, this is a full circle. Area is pi r squared, which is pi times 5 squared is the full circle. But you don't have a full circle. You've got a half circle. Half circle. Area is... Now, girls, what's pi times 5 squared? What's 5 squared? No, I don't want the answer. It's 25 pi. So area of a half circle is 25 pi over 2. Are we okay? Yep, and what do you get, girls? 25 pi divided by 2. It's 12.5 pi, but what do you get? That's 78 answer divided by 2, 30 what? 39.2699. Etc., which is 39.3 centimetres squared. Please, girls. I know it's Friday afternoon. Next one. Just this last one. Are we okay? Area of this, area of full circle is pi r squared, which is pi times 3 squared, which is 9 pi. Area of the quarter circle is what? What do you do? Quarter of a circle, what do you do? 9 pi divided by 4, which is, girls, you can do it all in one step. I don't mind. Pi r squared over 4, what do we get? So it's 7.06, which is 7.1 centimetres squared to 1 decimal place.